Hey guys, welcome back to more House Flipper. Hey Aiden, how's it going, my dude? Let's see. I think the first thing I want to work on is getting the kitchen sorted in this house, because we still need to do the walls in here. But I held off on doing the walls until we had the kitchen counters figured out, so I knew where to put the tiling and shit. I kind of forgot we redid the outside. I like it. I might redo the pathway that we've got going through here. Not 100% sure on that. Because it does connect. You know what? We're going to leave it because that looks pretty good coming off of the sidewalk. I think what I'll do instead is just, like I said last time, like, kind of continue this pathing around the back of the house. But we'll work on that later. Because what we need to figure out is in here. And there is, like, a good little nook right there that could do for some counters. Not sure about the rest of the space, so we'll see what happens. Furniture, kitchen. Let's see what the sets look like. I mean, I know what they look like. I'm just saying, like, look through and see which one seems like it could be a good fit for us. I feel like one of these could work, where it's got the sink, the oven. Don't really need a wall oven too. But if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be like way too big. Yeah, that's like way too big. Hired to clean the void. Would there be even anything to clean in the void? Like, by the nature of it being a void, is there anything to clean? Let's see. I know there's a shorter one that might work. Let's see. We can go for... maybe like a pretty basic variant. The black marble looks kind of nice. So does the granite, though. We could go for, like, the brown granite, because we do have the brown tiles that we're going to put in. Hey, Luis. How's it going, my dude? Let's see. Sands versus Heimdall. Or Heimdall. I don't know. Let's keep those light handles. That's too light for the handles. We'll stick with black for the handles. Kind of want the sink to be white, and then the faucet can stay that dark metal. And then it looks like we'd still have some space for another set of cabinets next to it. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Finally doing pretty good. I finally got rid of that bad cough around Tuesday. So I can actually function as a human being again. Pretty sure it was the snowman light as the counters we used. Then we went with like the white mat with the brown countertop. That's slightly too wide. Yeah. Just slightly too wide. Let's see, that's the 80 centimeter one. We might be able to get the 60 centimeter in instead. Are you too big? Ah, you're just slightly too big too. Wait, did I click on the 60 or did I go with the 80 again, like an idiot? I think I went on the 80 again, like an idiot. Okay. And then I think I said that I wanted that little nook to be like where the fridge went. Okay, hold on. I need to check, because doesn't Heimdall have, like, all sight or something? Are we going for, like, a specific variant? We're going for, like, the God of War variant. Like, he's known as the God of Foresight, so I feel like even if Sans could move faster and dodge anything, I feel like Heimdall could still kick his ass. Electronic. No, it wouldn't be entertainment. It would be still in kitchen furniture, right? Sorry, I'm looking for a fridge. But, there it is. Electronic. I feel like Heimdall could predict where he would move to dodge, or could foresee where he could move to dodge, and therefore beat Sans, but I'm not an expert. I know of them both, but I don't know enough of both of them, you know? Dang, I'm kind of gravitating towards this Marv. Stick that there, and we know where some of the counters are going to be. It's going to be right over here. Oh, I thought we went with the more brown version of these tiles. We went with the more blue version. Okay. Missed opportunity for blue cabinets. Because I'm not selling them and rebuying them. Let's go for some more of those. I'm not sure if I want to put any more in, because we do still have, like, plenty of space over here where I could put, like, sideboards. Oh, hold on, I should probably put these down first. And I'd also thought about the possibility of doing, like, an island in here. But I'm not 100% sure. Also, I apologize if at any point we go into, like, PowerPoint mode. They've been working on the tower across the street from us, so our internet has been extra garbage. So, that's been fun. Also, I can't say for sure if I'm going to be getting back into my regular streaming rotation, just because that round of cough, sickness, whatever it was, kind of messed up my sleep schedule really, really bad. I'm talking about getting up at like 3:50, 4 o'clock in the morning, so around I'd say 5 o'clock. If I sat down for too long, I passed out. So that's kind of where most of the streams have been. I fell asleep because I'm old. Do we have like some narrow cabinets? Like we do have some like kitchen islands that I could use. But right now I'm particularly looking for... Like we do have these peninsula cabinets that I could probably use as a narrow cabinet. But I'm looking for an island, or mainly right now I'm just looking for whatever I can find, but there is this slim kitchen cabinet. Is this like, oh, that's a tall boy. I mean, that could work. We have a cabinet kind of like this one at the house because we don't have any real storage space in the trailer. Like there's no real cabinet space here, so we had to get a lot of cabinets over the years just to accommodate things. And one of the things we have is a cabinet kind of like this that Drew's grandparents gave to us. It's actually very nice, and I look forward to taking it over to the house. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but at some point it's going to be repurposed. Because that's one thing we do have at the house is like actual cabinet spacing. So we have somewhere where we can put our groceries and our pots and pans and all that good stuff that we don't really have here. We could go with just like one of these small islands, I guess. White mat? No, no, no. There's the brown that we want because we want to keep it. Oh, hello, Athena. 1 minute while I evict a puppy from the room. Thank you so much for opening up for me. Tarkus jumped like as I was trying to pick him up and headbutted me right in the thumb and popped it. Oh, that was fun. That was so fun. I loved that. Dang, I feel like we would have to have it facing like that, right? I mean, obviously I've got stuff in the way, but... Place it right there, and then we have stools that we can place under it. I'm just gonna put you over there, and you guys over there as well. Because, like, I don't have to go with this one. Well, hello from Kurdistan. I'm probably gonna butcher it. But, how was your day going, Yazir? Please correct me on the pronunciation, because I can barely pronunciate English. But I'm Ditzy Snail. How's your day going? We could go for a smaller one. That's like itty bitty though. That's like a little cubicle. I can check out your channel whenever I get done streaming, my dude. What about this one? This one's, well, obviously not that colorway, this colorway of it. Because then I only have to change the tabletop cover. Can I fit two? I could fit 2 stools under there. It'd be like tight quarters, but I feel like this would only be like a breakfast situation or like a quick meal situation. How does it look in the room, though? a little bit narrow. So let me see if I want to do any other cabinets before I go placing that down. That's the Clava light colored kitchen island, 100 centimeter. Okay. Try and remember that. Actually, I wonder, do we have any... We do have something like these that normally you only place at like the foot of the bed or in a bedroom. Oh, hold on. Forgot whenever you exit out, it takes you back to your purchase screen. Because I was trying to think... I'm 29, my dude. I'll be 30 in a few months. I'm an old lady. But, I kind of want something to go under the window in here. Furniture, living room... Oh. Something in here might do. Because it might not necessarily be called a bench as far as the game's recognition. What about this thing? This thing is too high of a back. I'm from the US. Dang, I don't want to go with anything too fancy. Then again, I also run the risk if I put certain things in here of this not classifying as a kitchen anymore and it classifying as like a living room with kitchenette. So I should probably be careful about that. Something like this is what we were looking for. Hold on, base. Handles, and we can go like... Athena, please don't do that in my ear, babe. Something like this is what I was looking for, and that's like the perfect length. I might still be able to get like a little cabinet in there too. I'm afraid I don't have the money to travel to Kurdistan, babe. I don't have a face cam right now, so I don't have the technology available for that just yet. Eventually I intend to, but I don't have it just yet. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Like I said, I'll check out your channel whenever I get through streaming. It's been a minute since I've done this, so I gotta get back in the groove. This being streaming and just playing House Flipper in general. I've actually been spending a lot of time watching, like I've talked about before, I get stuck on... I'm not really good with fighting games, and I don't think I've played a Tekken game since I was, like, 8. My dude, you gotta stop spamming. One more time of seeing Tekken 7 on the screen, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. It makes it hard for anybody else to communicate, and it makes it hard for me to keep up with things, okay? Alright. We don't spam in my chat, okay? Bye-bye, my dude. Like I said, I'll check out your stuff whenever I get through streaming. Let's go for standing cabinets, because that's what we're looking for. And for this little space right here, I don't know that a 40 is going to fit, so I'm just going to pop this one in just to see. Oh, actually, a 40 would fit with a little space to go. I don't think I have anything slightly bigger, do I? I have the 60, but a 60 is not going to fit in there, is it? Yeah, 60 is not going to fit over there. It'll fit... Actually, I could probably get an 80 in right there. I need something like a 50, but I don't know that I'm going to... Well, speak of the devil. White wood. It's not going to be the exact same, though. That's the problem. Like, the... Yeah, that fits perfectly. Dang. That fits perfectly, but it's not going to be exactly the same, because it's got... I don't know how well it translates on the screen, but it's got the slight wood grain pattern since it's white wood instead of just white matte, which is what we've got on all our other stuff. There it is. I was gonna say, surely Snowman has a variant. And it do. There's that, and we can get an 80 on the other side. Oh no, an 80 is just like slightly too big. Huh. Well, maybe we can find something different to put in there. Because a 40 is going to be too small, right? Yeah, 40 is too small. 60 might be too small, too. Go ahead and make it the right colorway. Yeah, 60 is like just slightly too small for the space, but 80 is too big for the space. I might could get away with doing a 40 and a 30 to get a 70. That might work. Do it that way. Matte. Brown. Let me see if I can get a 40 in there. There's still a little space to go, which is a shame, but I think it won't be that big of a deal. So we've got our cabinets. We've got the cabinets over there, and then I could still fit in an island. Does Snowman come with an island? I don't think Snowman has an island. Or if it does, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it looks like that's a no-go. So it was the Clara Light 100 centimeter. And we can do white. No. We want to do the brown marble. That's already in white matte. Cool beans. Oh. See if I can get spacing right. Would it look better like that? I don't think it would. But I think functionally that works better. Because we've got this island here. You can still get through everything easily. We need dining room furniture, bar chairs. I think we just go with these right here. We gotta keep it in the cherry wood just because that's what we've got in... Actually, all of our wood fittings is cherry wood. And I'm pretty sure, I can still pick this up, so if I'm not 100% happy with it, we can always come back to it. But I think we'll call that good for right now. Which means I can get rid of these guys. Just for right now. Like I said, we'll come back to it, see how I like it. I think we'll focus on the living room a little bit. Let's see, we need a sofa. Hold on. Go ahead and change that to... see. I think we determined that we were going to go with the Sloth family. Sloth family. We've got 2 bedrooms. We've got a decent-sized kitchen, but we don't really have a large kitchen, which is what I think they want. They just specified that they wanted a living room. Then I need to put a bunch more, like, bookshelves around. Okay. They didn't say anything specific about going with, like, a traditional sofa or a traditional furniture in general. So I think we can go a little bit more modern. Athena? Ma'am? I think I've told you before, I do not mind you barking, but please don't do it directly behind my head. That is very loud. Hello, Tyler. Dang, I can't really decide on a sofa. I think I want to go with something with pillows on it, just because it looks more comfortable to me. This one's a little on the expensive side. I think we'll keep the cloth cover something a little more, like, we're not going with, like, white or cream, because we want something a little more stain resistant. If this is meant to be a family home. There you go, we don't have to go with that one in particular. We could go for something like this. Go with the dandelion, or do we want to go with the speckles? I think we go with the speckles, and then we'll do dandelions on the spare one. That is a big couch. That, or this is just a small living room, which, that is a possibility. I really don't want to put this directly in front of the window. Like, I don't want to block the windows with the couch, you know? We'll put that there. Because we can put the TV and table over there. That's not a big deal. First things first, though. Wait. We need decorations, floor, because we need a rug. We could go for, like, the classic red rug. I don't know how that really fits in this. I mean, it kind of works with the room, I guess. Let me just see what our other options are. Does this one come in multiple colorways? It does, but I'm not really happy with them. I kind of like this one, because I know this one comes in this orange variant. That's itty bitty. And it's also not the right shade. I'm trying to find something that works with, like, the peach color we went on the walls with. Is this one? Yeah, that's a little too, like, bright orange. No. That one's purple circles. What about Rug Atom? A little too bland and boring. Rug Classic Flowers? I just said the other one was too bland and boring. And now I'm contemplating this one. You know what? I think that could work. I'm just gonna... Not gonna question it. We're just gonna go with it. Furniture. Living room. We need... shelves? Could go with a bunch of bookshelves in here, too. Don't know where we would put them exactly. Because these are all a little too wide. We'll have to go with a narrower bookshelf for in here. I know we need a bunch of bookshelves, though. We want it in cherry. What about that one with the arm over it? That could be... That could be fun. Like an accent piece, if that makes sense, you know. And we have a picture in there, and it's like it's framing it. Go with a regular bookshelf for right here in between the windows. I think I've got that centered. Good enough, at the very least. Are you, like, super long? You are. But you could still work. I'm gonna move this slightly back. Right now it's listed as a corridor. Love that. Okay, we need electronic equipment, entertainment, TVs and speakers. Let's go for just a basic TV. Is that the front? Yes, that's the front. Decorations. We need a bunch of pictures in here. Go for this guy. I need something good for in the center of those two. Maybe the meadow full of flowers. How big are you? I could probably get away with going a little bit larger on you. Oh yeah, that works. It's still counting as a corridor. Is it all the bookshelves I put in? Is that what's counting as a corridor? Let's see. Let's go for accessories, kids. We'll put a little kid's step stool like right there so they can reach their books. Go for... I guess we can go for like just the dollhouse. That'll work. We just put it over here. Go with Ragdoll Sue, I guess. Just put her, like, on the bookshelf. Why is it still counting as a corridor, though? Is it because I don't have enough tables? That could be it. could be. Get some side tables in. I don't know that we want them in front of the bookshelves, though. Okay, now it's classifying as a family room. Awesome. The problem is, since this is our office, it's not going to tell us our standing with the families. So what we might do... Wait, wrong section. We have the abandoned house, we have the old lady's house, we have 700,000 in the bank, so we might purchase another house just to move our office there. We can do a little bit of renovation work on it too. So this is house after the flood. We're gonna go ahead and buy it. It's a cheap house. Well, I say cheap. One of the cheaper ones that we currently have, aside from, I think it's called Almost Only a Garden or something like that. But I don't really want to work on that one because it's a very, very tiny house, which isn't an issue. But there's just so much yard, and the thought of working on it, because I have spent hours of my life that I am never getting back working on that yard. And it just makes me not want to have to think about it, you know? On the plus side, this one's yard's already mowed, so I don't have to really worry about that. How's the backyard look? Oh yeah, the backyard's fine. Is that gonna come off? I don't know that it is. No, I think that's all just stuff from the flooding, so we have to change the siding either way. I'm gonna leave that there for right now, because I don't know how I want to do the outside. Go ahead and get rid of the radiator, and I have to assemble that, so I'm not going to be able to get rid of that. That's lovely. Okay, I do have to individually sell all of those. I wasn't sure, but... We'll make it look at least presentable enough that I can bring our laptop over. Okay, this room is actually clean. Weird door system going on in this house. Okay, the rest of this stuff has to be manually sold. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell the doors too. And the plumbing. Because again, I don't know how we're going to rearrange everything, so... Might as well go ahead and get rid of the windows. Okay, I can't get rid of that. That is good to know. There's a lot of outlets that need to be worked on. But I think real quick, we are going to pause. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okie dokie. And Athena decided to abandon me while we were taking a little break. So I'm sure we'll see her sooner rather than later. Okay, so we do have to plaster. So that tells me all I need to know. What we're going to do, before I break down any walls, this might seem like pointless, but I've had it mess things up for me before if I didn't do that step. We're going to plaster everything first before I destroy any walls. also going to wait until after we have the walls destroyed before I turn this into our office, because they'll tell me little tips off to the side, the buyers will. I say little tips, but they will make comments that'll give me an idea of if something's not quite right. There's an Athena yelling out the front window right now. Let's see. Alright, I think I'm gonna pick this up and move it so we can have a little bit more freedom of getting to and from. Okay, I think that's everything in that room. I want to say this looks like we have a pretty decent amount of floor places to play around with. That being said, though, I'm not really sure who to design this one for. Okay, they haven't told me anything else, so it makes me feel like there's something missing. It's the outside. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Love that for us. I should probably just bring the bucket back here, huh? does that look like? Okay, there it goes. I was gonna say, that looks like it needs plaster, but it's not prompting me. Oh yeah, like the Family Johnson, you still have a few walls to repair. That prompt came up. There's still one hole left. The walls are fixed. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hold on to this, just in case us knocking down walls reveals any unplastered walls. Like I said, I know it seems like a waste to plaster over walls that we're knocking down, but I have had it mess up before, so I'm just abundance of caution right now, you know? And again, I don't really know how we're going to redesign the floor plan. Shoot, there's still some stuff in here I forgot to sell. Get that and that. That guy. I, for some reason, can't sell this panel right here. So we'll just move it up. Move it up and out of my way. Let's see. Go ahead and knock these walls down. Here in just a second, I'm going to double check our buyers to see who I might want to go for over here. Oh, one piece of floating wall over here. Any more floating walls anywhere? No? Okay. And it doesn't look like we have any walls that need plaster again. If we did, it would be prompting me. Okay. It's not prompting me. We're good to go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the bucket of plaster. Go ahead and change this out. We can't move these, unfortunately. So that does limit our wall placement ability. Which is a shame. But it happens. You know, it makes sense since this is the house after the flood that all of the outlets are jacked up. How many more outlets do we have? Just the 2? I think it's just the 2. And then I'll go ahead and turn this into our office here in just a second. And that'll mean we can go back to the old lady's house and see who we are currently making that property most attractive for. Is that all of the outlets? I think that's all of the outlets. Yeah. Okay, not that. We want to go escape. Move office here. And you can just go right there, sure. Alright. Let's go to the old lady's house. Okay. I gotta say, the more we pop in here, the more I like how the front looks. There's a Athena outside. Okay, so we are currently most targeting the Smoth family. Awesome. Now then, let's see if I can grab some more of these. No, it's not structures, surfaces. And I think it's in paving slabs. Okay, it should just be the concrete slab. But we want to have it going like... Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to do. That also means we can line around the outside of the house. I don't know how far out I wanted to go with this. think we'll just go just to here. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, and before I go any further with this, I'll put one more down. But I'm gonna head over to this side because I wanted to place these guys over here. And I think what we're gonna do is move this guy. Do I want to move this guy? Let's see. The question I should be asking myself is which way do I want these to face coming off of the house? I guess like that. And I'm pretty sure there's some like narrow ones I can put there. Okay, we would need the narrow ones for there too. That or this can just extend a little bit further. That's not the end of the world either. Because we've got the 150, which is this bad boy right here. Yeah, I was worried about that. The lines go the opposite direction, so I couldn't just rotate these. That's not the end of the world. Because that would connect those guys too. Let me just see something really quick. Just gonna set that guy there. And adjust these guys a little bit so I can see what we're working with as far as spacing goes. Okay, so no. Oh, apparently I touched caps lock at some point. Okay, we've got this guy, which is just a little bit of a concrete slab. That can work. Help us bridge that gap. I'm just gonna go ahead and place that down so that way it'll be in my recently purchased. Okay, that's gonna be the problem though. It's not gonna work for that little section. off this guy, but this guy's not gonna... Yeah, that guy doesn't quite fit. I can make it work. You just go there for now. I need you two to go there too. Now then, will you fit in this space? Yes. Yes, you will. Athena, would you like back in here, dearest? Okay, honey. 1 second while I let the dog in. What did I tell you? Athena is back in here with us. Come on, Athena. She looks mildly annoyed that I didn't let the puppy in here with us. But I've currently got 3 cats minding their own business, and they do not need puppy energy right now. That is not the thing they need. Well, that fits pretty good. Doesn't really line up right there, but that's fine. I might have to just put that at the end of that, because that'll make it line up with the concrete slab better. Boop, boop. Get one of these guys in. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we can just run this the length. I keep expanding this concrete slab more and more. But that's okay. These not gonna line up, just... they're not gonna quite line up, but that's okay. Because again, we can use the little bits to make it connect. That is annoying, though. Especially because this one's going this way now. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, how about we just never talk about what's going on down here? and we just let it be, you know? Oh, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, that one's popped up. I'm gonna have to fix that. It's just slightly off-center, isn't it? Okay, fix this one. Just a touch. Oh, it's still popped up. Yeah, that one's still popped up. That's annoying. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm gonna have to get more of these plants to put over here. Or I could change it to something different. But we've got a little back patio now. And we still have an absolute ton of yard to work with. Because we've got all of these plants that need planted. The edible plants. We've already got the trees planted, so we don't have to worry about them. I never did find a good fence, did I? I didn't look last time, did I? Let's see. We don't need furniture. I don't think it would be in decorations unless it's like in... No, it wouldn't be in any of those. Structures maybe? Not quite. What do we got as far as fencing goes? I don't know who Tarkus is yelling at in there. It's gotta be Jojo, because she's the only animal left in there. I mean, we could go for, like, just the traditional picket fence. And then... go for, like, a dark wood type or a red wood type. Because the main thing I'm trying to do here is, like, fence off our regular crop garden and our, grapevines. I don't quite know how to do what I want to do. We already have our shed. I know at some point we're gonna need... where is it? Is it in other? Yeah, we're gonna need composters at some point. And I don't think I can move them after I place them. I want to say they're just too heavy. I think teak's gonna be the closest to the wood type we're looking for. But I don't really know where I want to put them, because I think we need multiple composters. We could stick one in, like, behind our tool shed, which I think is where I've put them before. It's just like, I've slotted them behind our tool shed. It's just, like, out of the way, you know, so you're not thinking about it. Because I really hate how close or how far away from the fence our tool shed is. I would much prefer it closer up to that. But, you know, it happens. Let me look at something. I wanted this fencing to knock things off. One of the things that we do need is like an animal pen. Can't remember which one specifically. Hey, was it? It was the chicken coop, I'm pretty sure. We need a chicken coop to go somewhere. Maybe we just go ahead and do our chicken coop over here. It might be a little too much to do the fencing as well. See, how close can I get that? Not very close at all. Dang, I don't know. Because we've got all this space over here. And I could just, like, continue doing our trees over here, too. And then we can find somewhere else in the yard, because we do have... which trees was it? The Cornus moss that we still need to put in. Which I do believe I did not... Yeah, I did not place these in already. So I'll just put... Dang, that's gonna be... Oh, there we go. I think that's about even with where our other one is. We got 2 of those placed in. Yeah. 2 looks like all we're gonna be able to place in. Okay, that's figured out. Good to know, good to know. It's always nice figuring out what you want to do with the location. Or at least it is for me. And then just like the other ones, we're going to go in with some bark. I think I had decided to possibly go a little wider on some of the bigger trees. Because on some of them, you definitely need a little more mulch around them. And again, this is to keep weeds and stuff from like growing up around the tree's roots and stealing nutrients from them. You don't really have to worry about it as much on big trees. I'm saying for like actual like tree planting, not necessarily for in-game, because it really doesn't matter what you do in-game, it's a video game. But for actual trees, you do this when they're young, so that way weeds and stuff don't grow up around them. And kind of like lock off their nutrients. Some of these smaller ones, I don't really need to worry about it as much. There's probably plenty around them. But, I mean, I've already got the tool out. Might as well go a little bit more on some of them. Alright, some of these teeny tiny ones I'm not going to worry about. They're fine. Okay, those are all teeny tiny. Not worried about them. Okay. Now then, how do we want to go as far as plants go around the outside of the house? Like maybe... Oh hey, this is the one we had up over here. Go ahead and turn my flashlight on because it's getting dark. I think I can fit like one in. thought. We have the space behind them where we could plant something. Let's see. Plants. Flower bed plants. I know we've got sunflowers. Can I place them behind them? Okay, some of these are like gigantic. So I cannot place these everywhere. That's a shame. Well, shoot. Maybe we just do them in the backyard then, and along the back of the house. Because I wouldn't mind having some sunflowers in. And I feel like it makes the most sense to have them in... I guess I can go in when I find a small one in the group and place one of those in. Can I get you in there? Okay, you'll go there. If I find a small one, I can place it in. The big ones, not so much. Oh yeah, I like this one for the crop garden just because you can actually eat sunflowers, so it makes sense to me to have them in the crop garden one. I couldn't put one here, right? Just wouldn't fit. Oh, wait. I saw it fit. This one is a teeny tiny one, but it's still not gonna fit. That's a shame. Maybe just along the back of the house. Why not? Maybe along the back of the house is where they've actually, like, cultivated plants a little bit more. Hi, Athena. What you doing on my chair? Just being a puppa? Yep. Just being a puppa standing on my chair. You make me so anxious when you do that. You are not graceful, honey bunny. You are not. You're very cute and very sweet, but you are not graceful. Do you want out of the room? Is that what it is? I see where you've pushed the gate open. You want out of the room? You want to go in there with brother? You're gonna want right back out, though. Yeah. Okay, Pumpkin. Alright, I'm gonna let Athena out. Poor Athena, the vacuum moved slightly whenever she was fixing to go out the door. And she didn't want to go out the door anymore. She is absolutely terrified of her vacuum. Okay, and then we'll dedicate something else over here. Now, the problem is, I chose all ones that I have to actually plant. Why I did this to myself, I don't know. They do look pretty, though. So, you know, good enough reason to pick them. And I can go in with, like, some smaller plants around the front of them. Are you back already, honey? Did you realize there was nothing entertaining going on in there? And that you were missing out on nothing? Because brother got in trouble. I heard him getting in trouble. What is it, honey? I literally just let her out. Again, the issue is she wants the gate to be open so she can come and go as she pleases. Because she's what I affectionately call Nosy Nancy and wants to see what's going on in the house. And if the gate's closed, she can't do that. But I can't keep the gate open because, again, this is like one of the few places where the cats can go to get away from the puppy. So I'm not gonna do that to them. They gotta have their space away from him too. Let me see. That's stuck in behind the... Yep, that's concerning. Get behind you, please. Well, I can't pick it up and move it, so that's not the end of the world. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the ones I can before I go moving things. Okay. Now we can put you back in. I'm thinking we'll just go for like a big bush or something at the corner to kind of like section the two areas off. Okay, 3 more to go, and then we're done with these guys. And I'll try to avoid ones that I have to plant. I already do try to avoid them just because it's very tedious. Okay. Then we'll go for some, like, small ground cover just to plop in front of them. Which one do I want to go for? Because we do have something like this guy. Just a small... But it's not too small, so it doesn't get super annoying to plant them. Athena? Would you like back in here, dearest? Just make yourself at home. Do you think you're clever? Come on, honey. You are too cute. You know that? You are. You are too cute, Bubba. She got so excited when I stood up, and then the tail stopped wagging immediately when she realized I was closing the gate. It's like, honey, you know I can't leave it open. Let's see. Do I want to place anything else in? How big are you? Nah. Too big. What about you? Oh, you are very big. You're pretty. This guy's pretty. I might use this one somewhere. I'm pretty sure this one... Yeah, that one will work. Just in between the two. It's a lot of yellow going on here, but that's okay. Okay. I do like that. Okay, and like I said, I need a bush or something to go, like, just at the corner. Just to kind of, like... I don't know, cap it off, if that makes sense. Let's see... Possibly... in the leaf plants we could find something? Because we do have... Oh, we also have trees that could work, too. Like the parasol tree. Just said I was going to choose ones that I don't have to plant. Alright, what about the broad bush? Oh, you a big boy. You a very big boy, huh? I'll keep that one in mind for the future, but little too big for what we need right now. What about you? I mean... it could work, but again... just a little bit too big. Maybe we just go back to the flower bed... the flower bed plants and go for, like, a rhododendron or something. Rhododendron. Oh, we can keep it in red. Let's see, where can I place you? I can place you there, and put some there, and right there, and right there. We can find some other plants to go around the outside. What about the flowery rhododendron in, like, yellow? You're significantly bigger, so that's a no. At least for the little corner that we're working in right now. What else could I do? How about the ferns? How do you guys look? Almost got stuck in the plants. Something tells me all these plants are probably going to lose us points on the crop garden. But I really don't give a shit. If you stick with just the parameters of what it requires for a crop garden, you end up very quickly just getting the same garden over and over and over again. And I'm kind of tired of it. Let's go for some more hydrangeas down this way, because we've already got hydrangeas. Might as well. I'm going a little bit of space between them so I can hopefully stick some more of those lily type plants. I think they were lilies. I think it's like the daylilies, maybe? In like the dark red? Is that what you are? It looks like what you are. Okay, I could probably move these a smidge closer. Because what I'm thinking is I might be able to get another parasol tree in, surround it with the hydrangeas again. Parasol tree. Just the basic bitch parasol tree. Had that, like, right. I don't know if that's gonna quite be the same. And then we had rhododendrons. Just like all around the outside of it. I might have to move that one that I just placed down because I think I want these a little bit further over this way so I can plant the dudes again. These dudes, broad ferns. Athena, do you want back out again? Why can't I place those? Are you too close? Like, I was able to set you down, but I can't actually plant you? Oh, that's gonna be annoying if that's the case. Hold on a second, Athena. I can play around with it a little bit. Maybe move the rhododendrons over a little. Welcome back, Louise. Let's go ahead and cover this one with soil, because I know that one's where it's going to be. Okay, Athena, hold on. Alright. Athena has once again been released from the room. Can I move you slightly in? I can. Because the issue I'm having is I think these don't have enough clearance. Yeah, that's what it looks like it's gonna be. The parasol tree is too close, so I can't get them in without it getting in the area of the parasol tree. So I think what we're gonna do is get rid of that guy for right now. I'm just gonna move these guys, like, over there. You guys could just go over there for right now. I'm gonna put you guys over here. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get these guys sorted first. Are you guys in an okay spot? I could probably move you just slightly over. Apparently no. That's fine. This one? Okay, both of those are fine now. And then we'll work everything else around them. Let's see. Oh wait, I need to cover that one with soil. What word do we want to learn today? Dang, dude, my brain has just, like, drawn a blank. That looks like it could be okay. Am I stuck under the tree? I am stuck in the tree. We're gonna have to go back to the office so I can get out of the tree. I guess, what's the word for office? Okay. Now we can go back. Funnily enough, that's not the first time I have had to go back to another house. Que pro? Huh. But that's not the first time I've had to travel just to get unstuck from a location. It's probably not the last time I'll have to do it either. Let's see, I'll move this one slightly over, so we can move this one slightly over so it's less, less angled. It's still pretty angled, but less so. We've still got all of this space, and then I could probably get away with doing something along this path. Get Pro is a meme. Oh, okay. Let's see. Flower beds. Wait. What plants do I want to use? I could just use a bunch of these. Oh, they're teeny tiny, never mind. Just a teeny tiny fern. What about these guys? How big are you? Also teeny tiny. Okay. Servicio or escritorio. I don't know why that last one tripped me up so bad, but it did. We could just do a bunch of lilacs. Wouldn't really fit with, like, the theme of plants we've been doing, because we've been doing a lot of, like, reds and oranges and yellows. We could do the tall or oleander. I can't talk today, apparently. This is not new. Okay. I'm pretty sure one of those just... Yeah, one of those just went in the house. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday I hit day 125 of me working on Portuguese on Duolingo. I still have absolutely no idea what I'm saying half the time. And I could not string together a sentence. At least not one that I haven't already seen written in the app. But honestly, I'm just proud of myself for sticking to it for that long. Okay, those are all good to go. What do we want to do in front of them? We saw how tiny the other one... Oh, yeah. This is the one that I couldn't figure out how I'm supposed to plan it, because it's weird. It sinks into the earth. We could do, like, rose bushes, I guess. And do, like, an orange rose. I don't know, that stands a little too tall compared to the oleander. Or was it... No, it wasn't lilac, it was oleander. Okay. Oh, wait, you're... Why is it so big in the preview screen? What the heck? Dang, this one's gigantic too. Could go for something like this guy. It would have to be like... pretty close up, I think. I don't use this guy very often, so we're just gonna go for it. This one's a little on the tall side. That one would have been great instead of the one we just put down. What if we got some more daylilies in? about you? How big are you? Okay, too big. That's how big you are. Too big for what we're trying to do right now, at the very least. What about the marigolds? They are teeny tiny and they look very fake. I know these guys are teeny tiny, so I don't want to go for those. We could go for, like, the plantain lilies. But they are itty bitty as well. Geraniums. Gonna be a no-go. What about just a bunch of chrysanthemum? That works. And again, we've still got all of this space to figure out where to place, like, crop gardens and stuff. Do we actually have... Hold on. Decorations. Garden pots. Because we can put this to use. I don't really know where we're going to go with everything right now, but we can put this to use. I'm pretty sure I can move them after I place them, so I'm not too worried about them. We have so much space, I can spread them out a little bit. I was gonna say we could put them, like, right beside each other. But we don't have to do that. We've got plenty of space to work with. I need to get into using more of these flower pots. They are very nice looking. I want to say there's only certain things that you can place in them, though. Let me just see what we're working with for right now. As far as space goes, we have a lot. I know we're going to need a spot for a chicken coop. We're going to need somewhere to place... And actually the best place to put our compost might just be, like, in its own little area over here. Hold on. I think it's an other composter. We're going to go for the teak because it's a nice bright wood tone. how many of these we actually need. This honestly might be a little bit excessive. Then I've got all this extra space back here. I might just place leaf plants. Where's that giant-ass bush? Was it you? Yes, it was you. Okay. Just do these each one at a time. And who knows, we might just hold off on getting the actual planting done today. Because I do find it, I don't know, easier or helpful even. Oh gosh. 1 second, because my monitor just decided to cut off for a second. I don't know. One of the cords is loose behind my computer. There it goes. I'm not touching anything. One of the cords is loose behind my computer, so every now and then something sways or gets nudged somehow. And my monitor just stops functioning for a second. But it can be helpful to like just break up your yard into little sections at a time. Okay. Then maybe I can fit something in behind the shed. I don't know. Can I fit anything back there that will look okay? What about an irregular tree? Will you fit in? You will not. Never mind. It was worth a shot. Maybe we just leave that as an empty space. But we've got 5 composters. I might just move this guy over. We can fit another one in. Again, I don't know how many we actually need, but that does look a little bit better. Part of me is wondering if I need to carry the pathing down, but I think we could always switch to like gravel. We can go for, I don't know, the multicolor gravel. That'll work. Okay. Path went a little off, but that's okay. It's very annoying that that decided to do like that. It just pushed down the grass instead of actually laying the gravel down, but whatever. Maybe we put the chicken coop over here. Let's see. It's not that. I did want to fence in the chicken coop. The only problem is we don't have any, like, gates, do we? We have this gate. That would be the only gate option we have. Do you come in like a... I guess Sable would be the closest to a cherry. Sable or walnut. Kinda gotta get creative with our gate options. We'll come back to that one in a second. Because I need this guy in Sable. I don't know how big I'm gonna go for the chicken coop. Because it doesn't actually need to be that big. Something tells me Tarkus just pissed off a cat. Oh, I need to fix that. That's fine. I'll continue placing for right now. Let's see. This guy... I need to move that back a little bit. Or over a little bit, rather. Okay, and then we've got all of this space over here. Which I could just put... another... Oh, wait, nope. It's got a narrow version. Problem is the narrow version is too narrow. Or not narrow enough, rather. Let me just start moving these guys. Because what I could do is install another gate over on this side. Wouldn't be the end of the world to do. Then again, there's a half fence version. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it'll do. We could even put a couple of chicken coops in here. Let's see. It's not in furniture. Decorations, maybe? No. Structures. Recreation animals. There we go. Chicken coop. We'll go for the base variant. So we can stick that guy there. Honestly, we could probably bring this in. Might even be able to bring it in quite a bit. But we've got a bunch of yards, so I'll just go ahead and just place down another chicken coop. How tall is this bird feeder? A little too tall for chickens. We don't need any of that. We don't need the kids' stuff. Okay. This looks a little too dark. I think we want to go for just the red oak. Hold on. Close that real quick, because I'm stuck. We're going to face this way. So now they've got a spot where they can just come over and look over all of their garden. And again, like I said, we have an absolute ton of yard space, so I think we're going to be fine. And again, I think I'm going to hold off on doing any more of the yard for right now. Is there anything else in the kitchen that we might want? Or in the living room, for that matter. I think everything else is mainly going to be, like, detail decorating. So I think we'll hold off on the rest of that for right now. We'll do the detail decorating and the crops and everything next time. We haven't checked in on the abandoned house in a minute. I think this one we just need the yard. So let me see what we're working with for right now. We are more than likely not going to be doing too much, if anything, over here. But I do want to see, because this is the one that we did as a rental. Oh yeah. We were doing a modern garden. We're over here. And it's a bit, it's a bit bland, you know, for right now. We still haven't put in all the things that need to be done here. But again, that's tedious, and I really don't want to do tedious, so I think we're just going to head back to the office. And we might go ahead and end this here. So I think next time, like I said, we'll do the tedious stuff over at the old lady's house. We might do a little bit on the modern garden for the other house, but I don't know. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to... Hey, Dive! How you been, my dude? Athena, leave that gate alone, babe. I'll be out there in just a second, okay? You can wait like 2 minutes. Yeah? Don't know that she can actually wait 2 minutes. She is Papa. She wants instant gratification like all doggos. But yeah, like I said, we'll do the tedious stuff next time, possibly. We might just end up redecorating the inside of this house. I don't know. Again, whatever happens, happens. It all depends on what my mood is next time we fire up House Flipper. But I'm going to try my best to get back into some form of streaming schedule. Like I said, my sleep schedule has been all kinds of off, so like 5:30 hits and I am passed out somewhere. Today I did wake up a little bit later than 4 a.m., so maybe I can get back into a normal sleep schedule and a normal streaming schedule. I'm going to try. If I do, I stream every night from 6 to 9 when I have a normal sleep schedule. We are currently alternating between Stardew Valley and My Time at Portia. If I'm not mistaken, it should be a Stardew Valley night. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it should be a Stardew Valley night. I think even number, for right now, until the end of the month at the very least, even numbers tend to be Stardew Valley and odd numbers tend to be My Time at Portia. That all changes at the end of the month just because of the way, you know, months work. But, yeah, I'm gonna try to be better about doing that kind of stuff. In the description of this stream and every stream I do, there is... Athena, thank you so much for not being patient and opening the gate for Tarkus. In the description of this stream and every stream I do, there is... Alright. Puppers. Come on. You couldn't wait 2 seconds, could you? Come on. Come on. Let's go. As I was saying, in the description of this stream and every stream I do, there is a link to my fiance, Shiny Hunter, who also streams every night from 6 to 9. Although I will say with him, the internet being jank has kind of messed up his streaming. I know for a fact that last night he ended up not streaming just because the ping was so bad he couldn't play League of Legends. Or not League of Legends, TFT. Athena, leave the gate alone. I'm gonna go wrangle some puppies in, let them run their energy off, and hopefully keep them from trying to break in here where the cats are minding their own business. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye!